What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Answer Us. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave that comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and we hope you guys can help us get there. Alright, so, I know Wonder Woman 1984 was probably one of the more regretful things of 2020, which is saying something. It was just, I was excited about it. I actually was really excited about that. I'm a huge fan of Wonder Woman. Of course, I remember growing up watching the old Wonder Woman, like the one back in the 70s, and thinking, this is a pretty good show. Like, I mean, even for back then, like, I even liked it better than I liked the old Batman. Um, and so, when Wonder Woman came out, I'll admit, I was a little bit apprehensive about Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. But when I saw it, it was actually by far, I mean, out of all the superhero films at that time that had come out, and I'm including Marvel in that as well, I thought the Wonder Woman, the original Wonder Woman, was probably the best film of all of them. Superhero film at that time. Of course, that's changed. But at that time, I thought it was like at the upper echelon, at least, of the best or one of the best superhero films up to that date. So yeah, I'm really excited about a Amazon spinoff of this. Look, in Wonder Woman 1984, there was that original, there was that scene where you had, Gal Gadot's Diana going and in that Olympic game, basically. That was actually, to me, a really fun scene. When I looked at the overall body of the movie, I was like, what was that scene really there for? But it was still a really good scene. Like, it was interesting. It would be interesting to explore the Amazons a little bit further. But this article actually tells you when we will be exploring them, and at least what time frame. According to this, we will get to see them. Will it be before or after Wonder Woman, basically 1984, or the original Wonder Woman? So let's go find out. It says right here, the success of the first Wonder Woman's film led to a planned spin-off centering on the Amazons of Themyscira. And according to one of its stars, the scope of that spin-off may span generations. Connie Nielsen, who portrays the Queen Hippolyta of the Amazons, discussed the film's timeline with Cinema Blend. Well, I can tell you that it's not just after what happens in Wonder Woman, Nielsen said. There's also some other stuff in there which is related to a prior time as well. There is a lot of different sort of things that you can see where the story is a little bit origin-minded, but there are also other times involved. From Nielsen's comments, it sounds like the Amazon spinoff will take place prior to and after the first Wonder Woman film, and possibly exploring the Amazons' origins. In Wonder Woman, it was revealed that the Amazons retreated to Themyscira following the god of war Ares' attempt to destroy humanity. In Wonder Woman 1984, the Amazonian warrior Asteria supposedly sacrificed her life for the other Amazons to escape to Themyscira. A mid-credits scene revealed that Asteria survived and is living among humankind, similar to Diana. Now, I don't really see them going too much of adding her. Maybe a younger version of her, maybe I could see that. But how cool would it be to see, the old gods, or to see Zeus, to see Ares, to see maybe the fall of the gods, to see maybe the fall of the Amazons, and to see what led up to that, to see maybe, the creation of Diana, to see, maybe, Ares attack the Amazons. A lot of that would be cool. Another thing is the mother boxes. I mean, maybe we could get like a dark side appearance to it. I mean, that would be cool. Steppenwolf, any of those, maybe show the uh, the rise and fall of him on Earth. Where his takeover was a failure, where men, Atlanteans, and so on, and Amazons went and defeated them. That would be a really cool take. I would really enjoy getting to see that. I don't believe necessarily that they would go down the dark side road, simply because that would just cost way, way too much. I mean, have y'all guys seen him on the Snyder Cut? Like, I mean, Dark Side looks like he probably costs millions and millions of dollars to create. I don't see that being a series that something that they would do in a series of any kind or a movie or anything about him unless they knew it was going to be a huge success. So, with that said, probably not going to get that story. But hey, you know what? That's fine. We could get the story of the fall of the Greek gods. That I'd be cool with that. If we got that story, maybe like I said, the creation of Diana. Maybe even have Hades somewheres in there because in the series and the comics and all, and even in some of the cartoons, Hades plays a big role when it comes to Diana just as much as what Ares does. So I mean, I would actually kind of enjoy getting to see this series. I think it would be real. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it, and I don't say that very lightly. Like there's some of these. I have complained so much about all these different spin-offs, whether it be Star Wars or whatever that's out. It's like even Harry Potter sometimes they're talking. You get on like Screen Rant or CBR and all and that, and they're like, this we're gonna have a spinoff of a spinoff of a spinoff of this favorite show, and I'm like, I don't want to see that necessarily. Like, don't ruin my childhood, guys. Like, I feel that way on a lot of these, but on this, the original Wonder Woman was, like I said, was one of my favorite superhero movies, even to date. It's one of my favorite. Um, so I would love to get a little bit of backstory over it. I think it'd be really fun. I think it would be really interesting to explore the origins of the Amazons. And you know what? Have it up to present day. Let it maybe skip around a little bit. That's fine. I don't care as long as they don't go like too crazy on it. But maybe even have it where that it starts out at the origins and then it works its way up. That'd be cool. Since a lot of these characters are still alive during that time anyway, so it's not like that would be like outrageous. It wouldn't be like you're looking at their like great 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 granddaughters or anything. So I mean, you could see, like I said, the birth of Diana, the fall of the gods, and maybe all the way up to Wonder Woman 1984. Hopefully, just not Wonder Woman 1984. Now, with all that said, now I'm going to say something really bad. Patty Jenkins is not going to direct this, but she is going to produce it. That is a little bit scary. A little bit scary. I was a Patty Jenkins fan, and I watched Wonder Woman 1984, and I'm like, this director just cannot leave anything on the editing block. Like, I almost say that about Snyder. Like, you're giving me what, a 5-part Snyder cut? I mean, come on. Like, leave some of that stuff for the editing. Chopping block. Like just don't show me everything that you filmed. But I kind of felt like she did the worst version of that, in that she tried to pile it all into a 2 hour movie, 2 hour and something movie. Really, you had two introduction scenes. You had the mall scene, and then you had the one where the Olympic scene with Diana. You had both those different scenes, and really one or the other could have done. The mall scene probably would have fit a little bit better, but I enjoyed both. I just felt like, what was the point of them? But overall, guys, I am really, truly, truly excited about this. Let me know if y'all are. Let me know if I'm the only one out there that actually was like looking at that Olympic scene and being like, kind of would like to know a little bit more about this. This is pretty interesting. I enjoyed the first Wonder Woman. I mean, I kind of hated it when they got off the island a little bit. I wanted to know a little bit more about it. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more from Snyder's cut. But hey, It's interesting in the comics. I don't see why they couldn't make it interesting in a series or movie or whatever. But I'm looking forward to it. But let me know what y'all think, guys. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. Take care.